And we are live. Welcome to the show, guys.
Welcome, everybody. First tee, we got to go over these bunkers. This is our road to scratch. See how well I can play. We got a lot of rain here. The skies are clear now, but we just got probably 5 inches of rain. Okay, let's see if I can get this out there. No driving range, no practice. Oh, that's going left.
That looks pretty left. It's okay.
Yeah, it'll be all right over there.
All right.
Oh, man.
All right, guys.
Not a great start.
It's okay. Sometimes bad drive off the first tee is an auspicious start. Let's hope that's the case. Guys, it's McGolfin TV. You're watching Lex McGuffin. He's our golfer. I'm your co-host, Phil McGuffin. Let's get this show started.
When Lex swings the club, he's aiming for the stars, fighting for the birdies, dodging bogeys and pars. Phil's got the cameras rolling, keeping it tight. McGolfin TV, always swinging it right. McGolfin
3 in a row.
TV, it's the ultimate show with Lex on the course, bringing that glow. Phil's
I love
got
seeing my
the shots,
handicap
making the
ball.
magic unfold. McGolfin
Then it's like,
TV,
oh yeah,
the
this is
best
regular. This guy's always
story
cheating.
ever
You've been hurt in a golf cart wreck, call us. We'll get you the time.
Lex's drive is fire, watch him break the green.
He's one of the
Phil's
OGs of the
behind
channel. He
scenes,
says
directing
the mane
dream.
is flowing. Talking about
Teeing
her
up
hair
for
and that
drama,
light to
every
feel the wind.
game's a score. Lex on the course, bringing that glow. Phil's got the shots, making the magic.
A lot of guys don't
unfold.
count all their strokes, and
McGolfin
so
TV,
they're
the
just their
best
handicaps are much lower than they
story
actually.
Okay. All right, give it to me. That was bad. Yep.
From the bunker to the fairway, you know they're in sync.
All right, guys. Let's go out to our second shot out here in the middle of the fairway on the first hole. Looks like we're looking for the ball out there. Make sure we're looking nice and fancy. Anyway, guys, thanks for being here today. It's McGolfin TV, live stream golf about 4 days a week. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Shout out to everyone watching live today. Shout out to all the folks watching on the replay. Thanks for being here. Looked like he had a got the club head pretty squarely on that ball. But yeah, starting out left, so hopefully
Here it is.
it's not OB into the
It's out of
driving
bounds.
range. It is OB. Okay.
It is.
All right.
All right, so we're going to take a local rule. We're going to drop it in the fairway. We're hitting 4.
Well, I suppose if you're going to go OB, a par 5 is the best place to do it.
Yep. All right, 3 wood. Clean off the turf. 3 wood. Come on, bud. Recover. Recover. Okay. That's going to be pretty good.
That sounded pounded.
Yep, and I'm about to get yelled at for driving in the fairway, I think.
All right, let's see. Who do we got in so far? Horse Express, Cameron, Ozzy. Good to see you guys. Welcome in. Yeah, if you guys are just coming in, as Lex said, they got about 5 inches of rain. Was that overnight or just this morning, Lex?
Just this morning, like an hour ago.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know if you guys even caught it on the camera there. It looks like there was some standing water.
Yeah.
Which is a good indication of how extreme the rain is. don't tend to get standing water too much in Florida because of the sandy. It's all just it's one big peninsula of beach. It's all sand, so water tends to drain through very quickly. Yeah, anyway, today, guys.
All right, we got a lob wedge left.
All right, nice. This is our week 9 of our Road to Scratch series. Lex has been putting up some pretty good scores past few weeks. We'll see how he does today. We are back on the
Car path only. Okay, I didn't see that. Okay, thanks.
Oh, and there he is. He did get very gently reminded. Wouldn't call that a yell.
Yeah, I mean, there's standing water over here.
Yeah.
Some of these places.
Wow.
And I would drive to not drive in the standing water, but all this is pretty soggy. All right, so I hit 4 up to here. So this is 5. We got to get this close. Get a 6.
Yep.
Save ourselves. All right, I got 50 yards. Lob wedge to 50 yards. This turf is going to be wet to shit. Settle, settle. That's in the water.
Uh-oh.
We shall drop up there.
Okay.
I hit like a sprinkler cap or something over there.
Okay. Oh.
It got a hell of a bounce.
Okay. That's not fun.
No, not really my fault. It is my fault. It went way too long.
Yeah.
You got that new blow up hole graphic ready?
No, not yet.
No.
What's up, Buckness? Good to see you. Ozzy says, "Oh dear."
It's okay. We'll recover.
Yep. He says, "Start again, Lex." Yeah, just go back to the T. Pretend none of. We'll just cancel.
You know, it's.
We'll end the stream. I'll delete it, and we'll just start over like this never happened.
It's tempting. I used to do that in my 20s when I was a member at a different course. I would do that. I would get 4 holes in, 5 holes in, have a blow up, and just go, okay, whatever, round is ruined.
Yeah.
Let's just start over, try again. This is going to be, I think, a slower round today, which should help me. Yeah, I hit this sprinkler cap right here.
So that was 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
So this is gonna be our seventh shot.
No, let's make sure we count them up, because I was hitting 5 into the water, drop 6. All right, hitting 7. Not bad.
Okay, not bad. And what's up, Cooking Wine? Great name. I love that, Cooking Wine. Welcome to the show. Answer your question there right after he finishes this hole.
Made it.
All right. All right, that's good. Get that blow up hole out of the way early. Get it out of our system.
Get it out. Ooh.
Yeah. Demons out! Walk up! Walk up! Headphone warning, guys. Lex, new viewer, Cooking Wine, says, "Sorry, I'm new to the channel. What's the name of the course he's playing?"
Hold on a sec.
Okay.
Sorry, Bill. What was that? They're playing a 5-some?
Yeah, they said to him, I said, "You might let Alex go through if we
Catches up?
catch up." It's over.
Okay, perfect. All right, super.
Normally you don't mind. Right? They play bad.
5-some's a little much.
Yeah.
That could be a little slow.
Well,
With
they're-
car path only?
Car pass only in there. But they're picking up if they balls way over there.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
You have the okay to do it.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. All right, Phil, what were you saying there? What was the question?
We got new viewer, Cooking Wine. Says, what's the name of the course you're playing?
Welcome, Cooking Wine. This is East Point Country Club. It's a private club that I'm a member of. We're playing the East course. There's 2 courses here that we play, East and West. Today we're on the East course. It is a par 72, 7,000 yard beast of a course. Just got tore up on the first hole.
Yep.
Now we just got to hit fairways.
Well, before you tee off, sorry, Alexa, hold on. Let me run this flyover real fast so we can see what we're doing here. Hole 2, par 4, 366. Tiny little turn to the left there. Typically, it's about a 3-wood, just so you don't go long right into the trees.
I'm taking 3 hybrid. Want to stay back of that trap, rely on my iron game. Pretty good shot right there. Right down the middle. It's actually on the right-hand side. It's better for cart path only.
All right, great. So, yeah, just 2 quick things there. Did he say it's car path only for the entire course today?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that'll be fun. And then what was the deal about a 5-some?
There's a 5-some in front of me.
Okay.
I saw these jokers on the tee, and they play well and they pick up, and they're just out to socialize. It's old guys social hour.
Gotcha.
So they're gonna let me play through when I come up to them,
Okay, cool.
which is probably like this next hole.
Yeah. All right, good deal. All right, well, he goes to his ball. Let's just look at my very low effort Lex Scratch play tracker. Still haven't found week 1. It's a big mystery, but here's the prior 7 weeks of scores. And I did figure out how to do an average function, so we're averaging 82. But as you can see, we have had some decent scores lately. We did have that 175 a couple weeks ago, so you know we're knocking on the door of getting down there. So that's a little update on where we're at on Lex's Road to Scratch progress. Lil Golfy says, Lex, get 5 new subs out of those jokers. Yeah.
These guys don't have YouTube.
Yeah.
Kidding me? And these are the ones who think you got to pay for subscriptions too. So they're going to be like, well, how much is it?
Mm-hmm.
And some of them, they'll say yes, knowing like they got to pay money to subscribe to something. They're so nice. This sucks, car path only.
Yep.
All right, $1.25 left.
Okay.
127. I'm gonna go pitching wedge and kind of go easy on it, I think.
Okay.
Or 3/4. I'm just gonna do a 3/4 backswing on it. Not go easy on it. Going easy gets me in trouble. But a 3/4 backswing. Or I choke down on it, maybe.
I like choking down. I think that's a good idea.
Okay. Just something to take a few yards off. That's all I need, is just to take a few yards off.
Mhm. Yep.
Right at the pin.
That's gonna be good. Oh, you
Damn,
guys
that
see it
should
out
be
there?
really good.
Boom. See that bounce right by the pin? You know, it's a little trick I'm doing on him. Because he choked down, it means he stood closer to the ball, which means his swing path's a little better, which means he's gonna hit it perfectly straight.
Don't be playing your mind games with me, Phil.
Let's see, Cameron says, great shot. Hey, what's up, Qatar and Golf? He says, have a good round, bro. Yeah, thanks. We will. Buckner
you.
says, nice
Appreciate
strike. Yeah, it's good shot there.
Yeah, we're gonna hopefully get one back.
Okay, so now that we're going to the putting green, and someone already asked, hey, what's up, Milner? Milner says, great shot, too. And what's up, Iron Dog? Saw you in there. Are we still doing the reverse putting?
Cross-handed?
Yeah, cross-handed.
No.
Okay.
No. I practice regular, and it's like, with the limited amount of time I have to practice, I just need to learn how to do it regularly.
Yep.
Switch putters.
I think that's smart.
All right. That's where the ball ended up. We got a birdie chance.
Yep. Yeah, not a long putt here, but you guys see the wait, this way. Look at how much break there's going to be on this putt. Zooming in. Oh, he's looking at it. He wants this one.
We got to get a few of these to recover from hole number one, you know? No big deal having a blow up hole. We just got to recover.
There it is.
Lines in the chat, boys.
Get some lines in the chat, boys. Great putt.
Thank you.
Whoops.
Oof, that's a heck of a way to follow up triple bogey.
Yep.
That's what you got to do.
That is what you got to do. Yeah, so Lex, we were joking in Discord before we went live today about putting grips and all that sort of stuff. So that's today's poll today, guys. Is how many times have you guys changed your putting grip or your overall putting style in your golfing career? That's our front nine poll. So far, we got 1 vote for 1 time, 2... Wait, no, hold on. I guess it doesn't show me the number of people. But we got 9 votes. So far, 33% or 44% said they've never changed. 33% says they've changed once. 22% says they've changed twice. Nobody said 3+ yet, thank God. If you've changed your putting grip 3 times over your golf career, it means you've got maybe something going on up here. Maybe.
I've changed my golf grip 3 times in the last month.
Yeah, yep. Well, that's why we ran the poll. Whoops.
Oh, it is warm out here today. Very warm and sweaty.
Yeah. I mean, we're changing the putting grip to humor the audience.
No, I don't humor the audience.
Oh, okay.
They don't need humor.
Yeah.
I'm not funny. What am I, a fucking clown? Huh? I'm not funny. Change the putting grip because maybe it'll help.
Yeah. Yep, there you go. Ozzy in chat says he's...
That last putt was good.
Yeah, it was a good putt. Ozzy says he's changed his putting grip once in 41 years from a normal grip to the cross-handed. That's it. Nice. And what's up, Rod? Good to see you. He says triple, bogey, and then a birdie. Crazy start. Yeah. That's real golf for you right there. All right. let's see. While he's eating his little Uncrustable, his little 6-year-old boy snack, let's take a look at hole number 3, par 4, about 415. What are you guys doing on this one? If you drive it really long, you can go right into that water on the right. Would you guys go for this one, or would you lay up? Whoops. Dang it, stop that. Let's see. Little Golfy says he's changed once to use a forward press, then went back to normal, and now use the Runyon method. It's an ancient forgotten technique used to beat Sam Snead. There you go. Interesting.
Oh.
The Runyon method. Yeah, today's going to be kind of a putting themed show for you guys. Which first thing to show you today is this. Let me make this a little bigger. Maybe. Yeah, we've had some folks talk about how they like the Odyssey Jailbird on some prior shows as we've been talking about putting and putters. We've been going back and forth about whether Lex should buy a new putter. We got some folks that keep saying he needs to buy a lab putter, all that sort of stuff. But this was kind of interesting. Angel Cabrera, he's won back-to-back senior majors putting with the Odyssey Jailbird. So there you go. Those of you guys in chat that swear by the Jailbird, there's a little confirmation bias for you.
It's 3-wood. We're just trying to send it out into the fairway. Big fairway to hit.
Okay. Let's see. What's up, Paulson? Good to see you. He says, I started with an 8 yesterday, including a breakfast ball, but a much harder course. Well, see? Even spectacular golfers like Paulson start off with 8 sometimes. And what's up, Golfing Orlando? Good to see you. He says he's only ever used Scotty Cameron. Nice. Very nice.
You're missing out, Golfing Orlando.
That's a great
like
point.
An Olimar, some like $20 Olimar, some horribly balanced, crazy thing. Learn to putt with that.
Mm-hmm.
Some good stuff. Here we go. Oh, shit. Shit. It's outright. It's going to be fine. It's in the thick stuff, and I'm far from the car path.
Okay. Shit. It's going to be all right.
It's just far from the car path.
Damn it, I'm safely in the fairway again. Damn it.
Nah, it's in the rough. I got a lot of water to cover.
Okay.
In the rough.
No worries. Yeah, you picked up on that. I think that was the meaning of that tweet, Guitar and Golf, was it's Angel Cabrera. If you guys don't know, he spent some time in jail for crimes back in his home country of Argentina, I think. Anyway,
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, but he's using a jailbird putter, and he's a convicted felon.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yep. Let's see. Milner says he ended up pulling the trigger on a Scotty a couple years ago. He got the Tiger one. It's pretty nice, he says. Probably the last putter he'll ever buy. Very nice. Yep. And Golfing Orlando, who's up in the Orlando area, says he went to Typhoon Lagoon yesterday, which is a Disney water park, and then he played 18 holes at his country club. He shot 7 under. Wow. I was wondering how you were going to play because I saw you post that up in the Discord there, Golfing Orlando, that you were at Typhoon Lagoon. And as I'm sure we all know, going out to the water park all day is a recipe to, like, exhaust your body. Normally, most people just go take, like, a 6-hour nap in the afternoon, but you went out and golfed. I was like, I don't know, how's your body going to hold up? But I guess that's the...
He's a young man.
Yep, the benefit of youth.
All right, I have to move away from the data center here. Bring all my stuff with me, all my clubs. I think we want to try to hit a great shot here so we can play through on the next hole. Well, actually, it doesn't look like there's much to play through, too. .176. Didn't really bring the right clubs. I've got a 6-iron. It'll have to do.
Oh.
I'm going to choke down on it. Okay. Just barely off the green on the right-hand side.
Okay.
Not bad.
You know, the camera's doing that little wigging out thing sometimes, and then it fixes itself. Just a little heads up there.
Okay.
Yo, what's up, D-Boy? Good to see you. He says he's got the Odyssey Cruiser 7 putter. He loves it. Says he'll see how it works out today. You going out and playing today, D-Boy? Very nice.
Yeah, I think the Spider and the Spider knockoffs, which I think the Jailbird is a Spider knockoff. You know, or a lab putter.
Oh, very nice. Yep, he says he's going to play an afternoon round. Very nice. Guitar and Golf says, does Lex got a tripod? He's got his own custom-built little thing that he uses. He made it himself.
Today we're actually using the G-Pod.
Oh, we are?
We've
Okay.
been using the G-Pod lately.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, but I've got two different ones. I've got a G-Pod, and then I have this kind of custom rod that I use.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't use a tripod because obviously with uneven ground on a golf course, doesn't work super great. So we use the G-Pod Guitar and Golf. We got to get a sponsorship from these guys. I'll go ahead and show you guys what this is, because this is a product I would recommend. Not sponsored, just showing you guys. If you, and I recommend you guys film as much of your golf as possible. I still don't think the scorecard really tells you everything, you know, and sometimes it's great to just, you know, do your double checks on your swing, especially when you're out on the course. As we know, our practice range swing is different from our on the course swing. But what this is, let's see if we can find it real fast here. There you go, you can see it. As opposed to a tripod, it's got a pointy end on it, and so you just drive it into the ground, and then it's got this little connector that's a magnet, and you just put your phone, right? So it's very mobile, very light. You can just stick it in your bag, and just like whenever you guys are out there and you want to just like record a swing, right? You're just like, shoot, it's quiet out here. I got some time. I want to check out this driver shot. You can just plop this thing right on the ground in the tee box and film your swing. Actually, a really nice product. So I do recommend it. Not sponsored, but we should be. Well, I think that was the right line. Not a bad chip there.
Yep.
Could have used a little more speed. Might have gone in the hole. Oh, he's left himself a relatively makeable putt here for par on the hole 3. Yep. Sorry about the camera wigging out, guys. It's not an earthquake, D-boy. This is the challenges of live streaming golf is what this is.
Oh, it broke so much more than what?
Whoa.
I think this guy's blind.
All right. Oh, it's a 5.
All right.
It really looked dead straight. I suck at putting. I'm better than Nick Stubbe. I am better than Nick Stubbe. I'm better than Nick Stubbe.
Why does the camera do this little wig out thing?
I don't know. It's the tripod.
Hmm.
Something becomes unbalanced and the tripod gets caught in its PID loop, would be my guess. And it just goes. Right. And the wind. I think the wind is the initial cause.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, guys.
And
we
then,
got 17 folks watching. Only 4 likes. Get those likes in, guys. Help us out. Spread the channel around the algorithm of the YouTubes. All that business.
Yeah. Hit the like button, and if you're new, hit the subscribe button.
Yep.
Trying to get to 360 today. Try to get up there a little bit.
Well, just 1 to go. All right.
Could be that lucky one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, these guys are moving at a good pace.
Good. Oh, okay. Horse says he's waiting for another birdie before he hits the like button. Fair. That's fair, Horse.
Man, birdie.
Let's see. Let's look at hole 4, par 3. See where the tee box is actually at today. It's 176 from the tips, but he always ends up shooting it way shorter than that. So we'll see where we're at.
$178.
Oh, okay. Well, there goes just to mess me up. Yeah, and after he hits his tee shot here, who was it? I think Little Golfy was talking about Ben Griffin and talking about what he was playing when he won the Charles Schwab last week. I do have one little thing to show you. I thought was kind of cool from that tournament. So we'll check that out here in a moment.
I got a helping wind. I'm going to take 8 iron. And hopefully this will get up. I thinned it, but it should be up. All right, it's on the green. It's on the very far right-hand side.
All right, good
No
shot
birdie.
there.
It was good club selection is what it was.
Yeah.
Smart playing that wind.
Yep. So this was kind of cool. Ben Griffin, who won the Charles Schwab last week, one of the things he won is this 1992 Land Rover.
Oh.
Isn't that cool? Look at that. Like, I want to... That's a cool car to win, right? That's pretty sweet. You're like a really cool guy if you got one of these. That's how you know you're a super cool guy, is you got one of these, and you're playing, like, some Pixies in there. People go, oh, that's a cool guy. Nice color, too. I like that. I like that color. But, yeah, smart, cool thing to win as part of the tournament. Something a little different.
Yeah.
Versus just a big briefcase of cash.
And some silly trophy.
Horse says he'd sell that thing at Barrett Jackson so fast. Really? You don't like that, Horse? Okay. Yeah, Aussie says we got those in Australia. Yeah, that's... You guys legitimately would have them, though, for the Outback. Here in the U.S., there's no reason to have a car like that except to be a cool guy.
All right, I got to give this a run up there. Don't think too much about it. Just do it. Oh.
Whoa!
Oh.
Did it go in?
Oh, there's the two.
It went
Horse cock,
in.
I want that. Horse cock, I want it.
Whoa!
I like horse cock.
Okay.
Like it like that.
What the heck? Okay.
Limes in the chat, boys.
Wow.
Limes in the motherfucking chat.
Yeah.
Give me some lime. I want that lime.
Holy crap.
What a putt. It broke back to the uphill somehow at the end.
Yeah, no. I was going to yell at you, actually, about not having nearly enough breakout to the right. And then it just started coming back. Crazy. Nice job.
It came back.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Cameron
Okay.
says, great putt. Didn't think that had a chance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That makes three of us there, Cameron, because I didn't think it had a chance either. But you know what? It went in. That's all that matters. That's a deuce.
yeah, very nice.
All right, green. We got a Christmas card going.
Little Golfy says, let's try a par at some point just to shake things up. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck that.
I wasn't going to do it as part of the show today, but Charlie Woods, Tiger's son, had a crazy round at some sort of junior something, some junior tournament. And that's what his card looked like. He had only had like 3 pars or 4 pars for the whole round, and they were the par 3s. Everything else was birdies and bogeys all the way through.
Yeah.
All right. All right, Horace, you can press that like button now, buddy.
It is a little wet out there. Something like that, yeah, 280.
What is that out there?
No.
It's a golfer.
Yeah, I can't chip or putt. I just made a magnificent putt, though, so.
Yeah, back in the day, I would say I had touring pro putting and chipping ability. And
Here you go, Horse. He says he smashed it the second it dropped.
16 handicap with my irons.
Yeah.
All right. I can't hear what that guy's saying. Sometimes we eavesdrop. Not today. Let's look at this hole 5, par 4, 410. One of the hardest holes on the golf course. It's about driver distance right there at those fairway bunkers where it pinches off.
It is soggy out here today.
Yeah, and I bet that humidity is brutal.
It's not too bad right now, actually. There's still a little bit of breeze. I still have a fair amount of wind. Right now the breeze is into me. So it's helping keep the humidity down a little bit. My feet are a little achy. I'm wearing these stupid shoes, but they're the only black shoes I have.
Hmm.
All right, we're almost good to go. These
Okay.
old guys are moving pretty darn fast.
Yeah, doing good.
It's tempting to actually not play through them, just to kind of sit behind them, but it's car path only, and I know these guys are going to get tired and slow.
D-Boy says he woke up barely being able to turn his head and neck. His neck is so stiff. That should be good for the golf swing, right? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
The golf swing's the way you loosen it up. Ozzy says, I woke stiff as well, D-Boy. Come on now. Don't get gross in the chat, guys. Wait till the back nine. Speaking of sleeping, it was nice. We've got all this rain and the temperatures are down. I slept great last night for a change. You don't realize how underslept you are, but it's been so freaking hot. I've been struggled to sleep well for like the past week. And then I slept like 9 hours last night. I actually slept in a bit, but I feel great today.
All right, we just want to try to hit a little straight bullet right out there. Keep it down out of the wind a little bit. Not let it balloon up on me. Pretty much like that. That's a little more left than we want. All right, I didn't see it come down, but it's going to be okay.
All right, very nice.
It's going to be a long shot into the green, though.
Yeah, basically what happens, Ozzy, is I sleep like crap. Like, I'll sleep like crap for like a week, and then I think it finally catches up to me, and then I go down hard for like one night. I kind of don't mind it. It's kind of nice.
Love that. I don't mind my insomnia and my week-long sleep deprivation because I get that one good night of sleep.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know. That's a ridiculous thing to say.
Oh, you're making fun of me. I thought you were agreeing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's sarcasm. Sarcasm, guys. Okay, we got a little bit out to the left, and looks like the ball's not sitting up that great in this rough. This could be a bit of a challenge. I'm going to say he's got a good 170 to maybe even 180 left here. To an elevated green.
Yeah.
It's, they love to put that pin right behind the sand traps up there. Let's do a little zoom in. Can we see? Yep, you guys can barely see the flag there, right to the right of that right sand trap.
I got 197 out to that flag.
Oh, wow, 197. Okay.
I think I got to hit a 4-iron.
Yeah. I would plan for the layup miss, right? Yeah, try to hit one strong, but Let it aim for that right side of the green. Don't even take on the pin.
Nah, I can clear the bunkers with a 4-iron. I don't want to go right and go too long and then bounce into water or something.
Okay.
Over there on the right.
Yeah. Okay.
You know?
Yep. Guess I'm thinking of my distances. You know, my 4-iron's not. It's not 200 plus. I'm more like a 195 4-iron. You know. Whoa! What the hell was that? Whoa!
You hear that car?
Yeah, was it some stupid tuner car on the freeway?
Yeah. Someone's Mustang or something.
Yeah.
All right, these guys move along quickly. They're already teeing off, like on the next hole. They're doing good.
Nice. Good.
All right, 4-iron. Into the breeze. Got to hit a good shot here. I chunked it.
Mm-hmm.
It's left of the complex, left of the bunker.
Yep. You tried to kill it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Pretty sure you went past the plane at the top of the backswing.
Yeah, it was definitely the chunk pole I hit, you know.
Yep.
And that's usually when I try to go for it just a little too much. We hit that chunk pole. These guys move pretty fast. Yeah. No, I'm good. Thank you. Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks. All right, we've got a dandy of a shot coming up here.
Guys, don't forget, coming up on tomorrow's show at 12:50, we're playing Ballon Isle, one of the richest, fanciest courses in South Florida. Oh, great.
Got to land it somewhere here.
Yeah, right on the sprinkler head.
Yeah, 12:50. That should be fun. Ballon Isles. That'll be a great time.
That just might do the trick.
Not enough.
Oh, wow, it caught up there. That was good idea, though. Right idea. There you go. D-Boy says he can't wait for tomorrow's stream. Yep, me too. I'm excited. Lil Golfy says, I'm going to have to watch from the dump I call home because I can't afford it. Oh, come on now. You got to love your local course. Iron Dog says, no pores. Yep, no pores allowed.
You guys, I actually, I got an email from the club. They want you guys to tuck in your shirts at home since you're coming along.
I'll make a little turn. Well, come
No
on.
break.
What kind of break is that? How
No,
is it going
it went
that
the wrong-
way?
It went the wrong way.
Yeah, that's crazy. Guitar and Golf says, I feel like I should pay to watch this. I feel like you should pay too, Guitar and Golf. Spread the word, guys. Get us up to that 1,000 subs so we get monetized, and then we will.
All right. This is big for a 5. Got to grind it out. Grind out the 5. It's just straight up the hill. A little to the left, not much. Left edge at the most.
Oh, God, it went
Okay.
in. Holy crap. Barely went in. It's okay. That's a good bogey.
Good bogey.
Yeah, good grind out from that tough lie, long distance there in the fairway.
Yeah. Yeah, it just wasn't an ideal tee shot. We've had less than ideal tee shots here. A few holes now. Time to get the driver working, turn it on. See what we can't make happen there.
There you go. Love it. Love that positivity. All right.
The putting's doing much.
Oops, sorry, hold on. So hold that thought. I ran the flyover. Here we are at hole 7, par 4, 381. I'm sorry, what were you saying about putting?
No, nothing. I was saying every time I start to talk, you're like, "Oh, hold that thought. Let me do this." Yeah, I don't think you want me to talk on the channel.
No. Don't get sensitive on me. I don't know when the best time to do these things are. I'm trying my best over here.
I was saying that my putting's going decently today. Like I practiced putting before we teed off, and I feel like it's going decently.
Yeah.
I mean, I sunk that massive. I mean, that putt was massive on hole number 3. So we got 2 birdies on the card. Another bogey. So this is going to be a birdie hole here.
All right.
Keep the trend alive.
There you go. Yeah, good point, Iron Dog. That's some reverse cope. Yeah.
Starting to heat up and humidify now a little bit.
Okay.
We're going to wait just another second because I don't think I really want to try to play through these guys. I think they're playing as a twosome and a threesome now.
Okay. See him out there.
I think 2 of the guys, they got left behind because they were slower.
Mm. Yep, Lex, Lil Golfy would like to see a par on this one, actually.
No, we're going to birdie it. I want to keep it red, green, red, green, red, green, red, green.
Oh, I messed up, actually. I totally messed up. I went on to hole 7. We're actually on hole 5. Or hole 6, rather. Par 5. Alright. While we're waiting, let's look at this again. I was wondering why he was talking about driver with the water in the way. And this is why, because I messed up. I went 1 hole ahead. We're actually on this par 5 right here. So that makes sense. Yeah, you definitely want to hit driver out this hole. Sorry for any confusion there, guys. You're like, what's going on? I don't understand.
All right, I'm good. Let's fucking crank one here. Okay, it's down the middle.
All right, nice drive, nice drive.
Thank you.
Oh, Lex, this is kind of interesting. So yesterday we were talking. New viewer was asking, or I think maybe it was guitar and golf. Someone was asking, how did we get into golf? And I was talking about how back in like the mid '90s, when we lived in Colorado Springs, Colorado, there was this place called World Golf, which is basically just like, it's just a driving range, basically. And they had crazy, you could hit off grass. It was lighted at nighttime, and they had crazy cheap balls. And so we used to go there like every day in the summer after work.
Every day.
Yeah, like me, Lex, and our older brother. We were always there. And because I complain at my local course, they're charging $21 for the big bucket of balls for like the 110. So 110 of balls for $21, which I just like, I can't believe. And so I was on this World Golf's website, and they still have crazy prices. It says they're only charging $12 for a large bucket, 120 balls.
Wow.
So shout out World Golf in Colorado Springs, Colorado, for keeping those driving range prices low.
All right, I didn't get any roll out here.
Yep. D-Boy says he needs a lit range where he's at. Yes, you know. You got family and career, right? It's just like, what's the one time you can kind of sneak out? It's like, I don't know. After 9 o'clock, after the day's done, you know, the wife's sitting on the couch with her tablet, watching her CSI or NCIS. You can sneak out. You know, kids are already in bed. You can go hit a lighted range for about like an hour from like 9:30 to 10:30.
All right, we still got one guy well back for some reason. We got some time.
Yep, see him out there. Well, there's 2 guys.
He hit a great shot.
Nice. Good for him.
I think he was in the sand.
Yeah.
Hell of a sand shot.
Nice. There you go. D-Boy says, yep, that's why this summer he's going to try night golf at this par 3 course near him. Perfect time. That's cool. Yeah, I feel like that's, it's got to be the wave of the future. Yeah, like lighted par 3 courses. Reasonable price. Also, what they need to do, I was doing some, like, I got down a rabbit hole of the developing technology of artificial turf. Because I've always wondered, like, right, why can't you have, like, value golf where instead of all the cost and maintenance of all this real grass? So, some people are working on it, but basically it's a matter of performance degradation of artificial turf. So I guess you couldn't practically make a whole like golf course out of AstroTurf, but who knows? Maybe in the future. I don't think the environmentalists, I feel like they'd like that even less, right? It's like at least when they complain about golf courses, you can at least go, well, you know, there's trees, there's at least some species out there. It's still kind of like nature.
That's funny. I saw some meme or Facebook posting about down here in South Florida. And it was about some golf course. And they're like, look, you could get rid of this golf course and you could fit 30,000 people, you know, in that same space. And it's like, well, we don't want 30,000 people in that same space. And it's just like extreme population density. Like, are you out of your fucking mind?
Yeah.
And it was this like, instead of having a golf course, you could fit all these people in there. It was like just a horrible argument for why golf courses are bad for the environment or something.
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah, there's no golf courses in China because like you can fit 1 billion people in a square mile. But they were making that argument here for South Florida, like right where I live.
Yeah.
It was on one like a local Facebook group page. All right, these guys have cleared the complex. I've got at least 250. I'm just trying to get to the front of the green here, over these bunkers. Somewhere up there, not in the bunker, is going to be good.
Whoa. Whoa.
Smashed it.
Yeah, he smashed it.
Okay, it's good.
All right. Nice.
Good layup.
Very, very nice. Yeah, I almost don't even get into that subject just because it's so fraught with politics and it's so divisive, I guess, or whatever. But I do kind of like, why are you picking on us, right? I'm pro-environmental everything. Why are you picking on us golfers? At least we have a sport where we've got some nature, right? It's not like it's a parking lot. Come on. Leave us alone, please. Go.
I think it provides lots of green space, right? Especially in cities.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you look at some maps of cities, it'll just be like houses and streets and concrete. And then you see this like green and you go, oh, what's all that green? And you go, oh, it's a golf course.
Yeah.
It's the only green spaces left are golf courses.
That's true. Yeah, no, and well, we're gonna get in trouble but it's like, you know, one of the big ones is they want to take the golf courses and turn them into public parks, right? And I feel that, right? It is, you know, you're charging a premium and restricting who can actually enjoy. You're privatizing, right, and restricting who can enjoy the green space. But I mean, let's be honest, no one's going. We already have public parks and nobody goes to them anyway. You know?
Yeah.
They're just hangouts for homeless people, really. I mean, let's be honest. Nothing wrong with that. You know, homeless people need somewhere to hang out during the day. But, you know, I don't know.
Okay, just need one more good shot here.
Yo, what's up, Gump? Good to see you. Welcome in.
What's up, Gump?
What's up, Chase? Chase says, is that a Peter Millar bag? Someone's rich as shit. Yeah, he does have a bougie bag. Have you never actually seen his bag, Chase? You must have seen it, right?
He's seen my bag.
Yeah.
It was cheaper than his bag too. His bag's got its name all embroidered in it and shit.
Oh, really? Okay.
Mm-hmm. In cursive script. It's like a cursive script in red. He's got this whole black and red theme, like he's Phil Mickelson or something. Get up, get up.
Come
Good
on.
strike, but I left it well short.
Okay. Come on, camera. Work with me. Where's that ball at? Oh, there it is. I see it. All right, yep, a little
We're on in
short.
3.
No big deal. Chase is doubling down. He's not gonna. He goes, "It's my autograph." Nice. What's up, Golf Wrenching? He says, "Sup, golfers?" And Gump says he shot a 92 on Sunday. Hasn't played in almost 2 years. Had a good time. Very nice. Love to see that, Gump.
Chase, I'm going to Ballin tomorrow at 12:50 if you want to join me.
Yep, 1250 Ballon Isles.
All right, we just got to get a 2-putt here, put a par on the card, or sink it to keep that crazy shit going.
Oh, close. Very close. Not bad at all.
No, a little strong. I think I had the line if it was just a little weaker.
Yeah.
Now I left myself a challenging 3-footer. That's a 6, my friends.
Yep.
Ooh, I want to break something.
Yep.
6 with a 3-putt.
Yeah. First 3-putt of the day.
Fuck.
It's okay. I think you psyched yourself out by saying challenging 3-putt.
Yeah, maybe. By saying it's a challenging 3-footer.
Yeah. Yeah.
It really was. It
Right.
just didn't break. It didn't break nearly as much as I thought it was going to break.
Because what did you do on that 30-footer on to get that birdie on hole 4? You're like, don't even think about it much, just do it, and then boom, you sink a 30-footer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to quit thinking.
Mm-hmm.
My brain is my enemy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, it's a thing they talk about with putting, right? It's trying to maintain athleticism while your brain's kind of working overtime with all this technical stuff. What's up, Lizard King? He says, the best thing about golf is looking out over all that grass and knowing I don't have to mow it. That's a great point, Lizard King.
Yeah.
Yep. Every day I look at my lawn, I go, I got a nice lawn. I can kind of, what's the word I'm looking for here? Feel superior to my neighbors and their shitty lawns. But every morning I wake up, got my coffee in hand, and I go out and I look at my lawn and I go, fuck, I gotta freaking mow today. If not tomorrow. It's like I gotta mow again. And it's endless.
Every day.
Yeah, it's like the dishes. Just like every day you gotta do dishes. Like, when does it end?
When you die.
Well, great. Thanks for that.
I'm thinking 3 hybrid off the tee, or maybe 3 wood. We'll go 3 wood.
All right, let's see. We got hole 7, par 4, 381. Sounds like he's doing a hybrid. I think that's a smart idea. All right, he's got the distance. Don't want to go too long into the water.
Oof. All right, we just got to put something out there in the fairway. Come on back now. Come on back. Give me some wind action. All right, it's in the fairway.
All right, very nice.
I got a long way to go, though. The wind really ate this ball alive. Down here under these trees, I'm surrounded by these trees here. There doesn't feel like there's that much wind down here. Once that ball gets up into the air above the trees, it just gets killed.
Yeah. All right, guys. While he's going to his ball, here's the next little item for you. Another constant topic of debate on the channel is head covers. If you guys are longtime viewers, you know that I don't believe in head covers, period. I just think they're kind of stupid. And no one's ever given me a good argument for what head covers do as far as performance of the game. I don't care about the aesthetics of golf. All I care about is the performance. But I think I've changed my mind. This is pretty sweet. I love this. These are, Lex, you'll have to go check these out. It's head covers, and actually, if you go to Max Homa's Instagram, he's giving away 250 of these for a little giveaway. But Lex, it's a Chipotle burrito as a head cover.
Right? Oh, that's exciting.
Like the tinfoil wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. That's a good, solid, working class head cover right there. That's a head cover I would use.
I've got 170 yards to a tucked pin. I feel like I hit 8-iron or maybe 7. Hit a choke down 7-iron. Keep it on the left-hand side of the green. See if I can't funnel something back there.
Yep, I think that's smart.
Just for the love of God, keep it out of the fucking water.
You got this.
Wind is picking up. I don't know if I even need to choke down on this 7-iron with this wind. Just waiting for the guys to get to the next tee box here. Okay, left-hand side of the green. You end up fading it. It'll fade over. Just trust it.
Okay.
I'm going to hit another from here.
Okay. Can we get an oral shot tracer on that?
Yeah, it went up and to the right, and it sliced.
Oh, okay.
And then the wind got a hold of it, and it went deep into the fucking water.
Okay, all right. Good to know. Chase says, I think he likes it. Yep. Yep. Well, I think that was worthy of a club slam.
That one just caught the left-hand side of the green. That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 in the fairway, 2 in the water, drop 3, 4 to the green. I should have dropped up there. Playing for score today.
Yeah, I don't know. Psychologically, though, right? To be able to retake that shot again, just go, there you go. That's what I wanted to do. Sometimes it's better to get the sunshine in the mind.
Yeah. It's not as smart a play, though. I would be a lot closer to the hole.
Yeah.
If I took the drop.
Well, hypothesize with me. You get up there, you take your drop, you're pissed, right? And then you flub your chip because you're still mentally in the red zone.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know. I get over shots pretty quickly around here.
Yeah.
I forget about them pretty quickly.
Oh, hey, gang.
All right, this one's a roller coaster. Don't think too much about it. Just do it.
Now hit your stinking ball.
Just do it. Leave it on the high side. It's going to go in the hole.
Thanks, John Trinkle, for the sub. Get in there.
Needed more.
Ooh, a little more.
I like the way the greens are rolling, though. They're a little bit slower, which is helping me out.
Well, hey, Lex, to make you feel better, you said you were hoping to get to 360 subs today, thanks to John Trinkle. We are now hit 360. Thanks, John Trinkle.
All right. Thanks, John Trinkle. Appreciate that.
Welcome to the
show. That
show.
does make me feel better. Get.
Oh, my God. All right, count that up for me. What do we got going on here?
All right, 1 off the tee, 2 in the water, drop 3. I hit 4 to here, 5, 6.
Lex thinks he's good. Let's not burst his bubble. What's
all right, we got a birdie the next one.
Then a bogey. Oh yeah, it's a double.
All right, birdie incoming. It's an iron shot. That's all I need. It's just like a 7 iron, maybe a 6 iron. Oh shit, the old guys fishing for golf balls. All those golf balls I left there yesterday.
Yeah.
Old guys down there picking them all up.
They're picking them up nice. Chase says for the right price I could be sub 361. How about this, Chase? We'll invite you to come play Balinile tomorrow. Oh, by the way, Chase said he's at Ibis tomorrow for the North Shore League.
What? North Shore's playing here at East Point.
Oh.
I thought. No, maybe that's next week. Ibis is nice.
Yeah, but John Trinkle said, ye old second shot pro player, LOL. We've all been there. Yeah, we'll have to do another one of those shows. We've done some second shot shows, and the data was actually kind of inconclusive. At least for Lex. I think maybe there was a slight differential on like doing the second shot, but yeah, I think it's a balance between you know, I think your brain is a little fresher, it's a little more engaged on the first shot, right? I mean, I don't know if you guys are like me, but especially tough shots, especially tough putts, I really engage my brain, and once that shot's over, like, I need a moment to kind of regain the mental energy, and so having to redo the shot again can be a little exhausting, and plus the body might be a little tired from taking the same second shot. So I think that balances out from just, you know, having the...
We've got 197.
The perspective of going like, okay, I know what I did wrong on that one, let me swing again and just fix what I just did wrong. So, I don't know. Anyway, so he's got 197. So we got a long par 3 here, all carryover water. The green does slope back to front, but it can still be a challenge to hold this green because it's a lengthy shot. And Chase says, what hole's this, my favorite? Well, it's your favorite hole, Chase. Yes, sir. Yep, there you go. Iron Dog agrees. He says, the second shot is often the same as the first shot. Yeah.
All right, I've got a 6-iron in my hands. It's 197. I've got at least one club of wind, so figure 187. I'm okay landing it just a little short. Long is tough. I'm gonna aim at the palm tree on the right and bring this sucker in from the right. It's going dead center of the green. Okay, center of the green.
All right, great shot. Yep, you called that right, Lizard King. Aim right. That's exactly what he did. Yeah, Iron Dog said that's a tiger strike. Yeah, aggressive. Ozzy says, well done.
Yeah, I'm happy just to hit the green from 200 yards. Making the green is good enough. We'll try to get a putt here.
Yeah, I'll show you guys what I do on this hole. I'll use little Lex up here. I'll take my hybrid and purposely snap hook it and try to get it over here on the left. Right? I do like a low Bernie pull hook and then roll it up right short of that left-hand sand trap there. I can't trust myself to hit 200 yards with an iron out there. That's called course management and being realistic about your game. Iron Dog says, how often do you end up in the water, Phil? Lots.
Feels like a damn mermaid.
Mm-hmm. Lizard says, is that a snap hook on purpose or the natural swing? It's a bit of both. I'm getting there though. I ain't paying no 21 bucks for range balls at my local course, but when I was down at Lex's house like 2 weeks ago, he let me go out to his driving range, and I was hitting the ball really good, straight, very nice and straight. So working on my swing, getting better and better every day.
It looked good.
Yeah, thank you.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
Good speed though. Look at all that break. That's a good putt from there, actually. See, guys, I'm getting better. Literally, Lex just said it looked good. That's hard to get a compliment from him.
It is. But your swing is looking good.
I'm getting there.
Okay, just an easy tap in here. Easy tap in.
I had to Google Danny Go as well. No, no, no,
Dude, it breaks like it broke
know.
like a foot.
I know, it's crazy. Yeah, look at that. Well, I'll just say it once today. Diet on the high side.
Yeah.
That's literally going to be, is it an epitaph? Whatever they put on my grave. It's going to be on my grave. Diet on the high side.
Here lies Phil McGuffin.
Yep.
He always dieted on the high side.
Yep.
Shit, these guys are looking in the woods now. All right, that was not a good bogey.
Oh, really? Chase, Lex Chase said that he told you that as last week as well, to diet on the high side.
Yeah, he mentioned it.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, he watches the show, so he heard you say it like 50 times.
I see. Okay.
And so he was reminding me when we're playing to diet on the high side.
Yeah.
I wasn't keeping track, but I think if we were having a match, I would have won too. I shot like a 75 or something.
Wow.
With Chase. It was a pretty good round.
All right. Am I okay to run the flyover?
Yeah, go for it. Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Here we are at hole 9. It's a long one. I didn't even check if he's playing. I think he's playing from the tips today, so it's actually going to be more like 500 yards. We call this hole the Beast.
Yep, we're playing tippies today. 504.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a cleaner golf ball. This golf ball's not clean enough. All right, I got wind behind me. All right, I think we're good to go here. Annihilated that ball.
Nice.
Dead center of the fairway, way out there.
Very nice.
At least a 310 carry. 300 carry. We'll call it a 300 carry.
Very nice.
That ball was just drilled.
Lex, Chase says Kirkland golf ball is the official golf ball of East Point Country Club, but right, I feel like whenever we find balls, it's always Pro V1s. I don't feel like we find many Kirklands out on the course.
No, we don't find that many Kirklands. Those are all in the water.
Ah, okay.
Because they suck.
I gotcha.
So if you go fishing in the water, you'll find all the Kirklands and the Pinnacles, the Lady Precips. Where we go looking for balls is where other players who play Pro Vs and hit the ball long and slicey and shitty. That's where we end up going.
Gotcha.
Sweet. I think I cleared the hill.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a huge shot from back there. Yeah, we cleared the hill. That's amazing. Let's go figure out a yardage. All right, one more birdie on the card. Here we go.
All right, let's do this.
You put yourself in optimum position on a 500-yard par 4. Wind behind you. Pin is set up for success. That may be a 2-club wind behind you.
Guitar and Golf says, top flight, max fly. Horse says, I'd rather stay home than play a top flight. Come on, guys. Don't shame the top flight. It's good quality value ball.
I've got 170. I'm going to take an 8-iron into this green today.
All right. Ozzy says, top flights are hard as a rock. I mean, I wouldn't know. I play nitros, so everything's soft compared to my nitros.
I don't know. I like a firm golf ball.
Mm-hmm. Did you say you still have 170 in?
Did I say what?
That you still have 170 in?
Yeah.
Wow. Jeez. You even crushed it.
Yeah, 330. I mean, it's a 330 drive, but
Yeah.
it's just a 505-yard hole. So after a 330-yard drive, you've got 8-iron left. It's a tough golf hole. Just waiting on these guys here.
Okay.
1 second. Here we go. It's going to be too much, I bet. No, no. Okay, it's on the green. It's on the green.
All right. Nice job. Great shot there. Be challenging being accurate from 170.
Well, and it's the wind, you know, the wind from behind me. Thankfully, I didn't get all of that 8-iron, or else I would have probably flown the green.
Yeah. Yo, what's up, MB Guitar and Sound? Good to see you again. He said, nice. welcome back in.
We
And,
got a lot of guitar guys
Yep.
in here, and it's funny. We don't talk about Phil being a guitar guy, but Phil's a guitar guy too.
Yep.
I have no musical ability. I've got the rhythm of like a Down syndrome chimpanzee.
Oh, wow. What is it? It's Luke Donald. Luke Donald is an accomplished musician, right? Is it guitar? Piano? I forget what he plays. I think I remember that. Luke Donald. I think there's a few guys. I definitely think there's a lot of overlap between learning a musical instrument and golf. A lot of the same ideas, all the way down to practice, right? It's the gold standard in golf is to do pause swings and swing super slow when you're making changes to groove in the correct movements. And same thing with music, right? You get your metronome and play pieces very slow.
Didn't leave it on the high side.
Yeah, that's okay. Good speed control. I think that's most important from that length. All right.
Finally. A par on the card.
El Pariache is back. For those of you new to the channel, Lex has got a secret family in Mexico. And the little Mexican village where he hides the secret family, when he goes down there, they call him El Pariachi. It's kind of cool. All right. That's our front nine. I gotta step away. I've been down in coffee and water all morning, and I gotta go use the little boy's room. I'll be right back.
All right, we gotta go refill some ice here. Okay, let's go refill our ice, our Gatorade. No Victoria today, I'm afraid. Sure hope we don't get copyright struck for the music in the background. Check, 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 check. Drown out the music. Okay, we got our ice, Gatorade. Let's head to the tee, number 10. Trying to make a better back nine. Curious what I shot there. All right, 2 birdies from the tips. Blow a pull to start the day. And then a couple of bogeys. The bogeys were no big deal. The blow a pull was the big mistake. Missed some putts. Missed like 2 small couple 2-footers. Probably shot about a 42. We're just waiting a moment here. These guys are off into the fairway. They play interestingly. They don't really wait for each other. They just kind of are like playing. So one guy in the group is on the green. 2 guys are in the fairway. It's just kind of a hodgepodge of bullshit going on. Hey.
All right, real fast before you tee off there.
Mm-hmm.
Results on our front 9 poll. How many times have you guys changed your putting grip or your putting style? 36%. We had 20 votes, just shy of 20 votes. We had 36% said they've never changed. And next up was just 1 time, 36%. And then 21% said they've done it 2 times. And then maybe just 1 vote, 5% said they've changed their putting grip style 3+ times over their golf career. So there you guys go.
Phil, this camera is not doing so good.
Oh, yeah, is it kind of...
Oh, there it is. All right.
Like focusing in and out or something?
Yeah, I'm going to tee off. You can go. Wherever you got to go.
Yeah, just get going. Now hit him.
I don't know what that was about.
Now hit him, hit him, hit him.
All right. We gotta launch one out there. We'll wait for those guys. We don't want our ball slicing. We want the ball to slice, actually. We don't want it slicing towards them.
Okay. Let me just run the flyover.
I'm going in five. Okay.
Cool. No,
all right.
Go for it.
Okay.
You're the boss. Smoked it.
That's going left. Probably in the bunker.
Okay. All right, here we are at hole number 10. Par 4, 436. Looked like a great drive, but sounds like it's a little out to the left. He's thinking maybe in the selection of fairway side bunkers there. We shall see.
Okay, I'm gonna end up away from the data center here. You know what? Why don't we switch phones while we're at this too?
All right. Oh, in fact, while he's doing that, let's just run a quick public service message from our old pal Shank.
Hey gang, it's your old pal Shank. You know, a lot of people are telling me that I'm just filled with hate. But you know what? I've got love too. Let me tell you a few things that I love. I love it if you lost your job and got fired. I love it if your wife left you. I love it if your kids don't talk to you anymore. I just love it if you become a sad, broken down old man. You wanna know why? Cause then you'd never golf anymore and I'd never have to see you on Sunday. Get out of here, I hate you! There you go, that's what I love. Now go hit your stinking ball.
Oh, audio check. I had that one turned up loud. But thank you, Shank. That was very heartwarming. Good stuff. Yep. All right, guys. He's just he's still working on his camera there. It'll be just a moment. Also, real fast, Rod, OG of the channel, Rod was mentioning he was putting up some pics of the new Titleist clubs, and so looks like Justin Thomas has got those new Titleist. I like the look of those. I like that clean look. I don't like all the crazy ridges and, you know, speed lines on my golf clubs. Definitely like the look of those. Good looking clubs.
All right, Phil.
All right.
Switched over. Can you hear me?
Yep, you're all good.
Okay. Yeah, the data doesn't look great on this phone.
Yeah. Not too bad.
Okay.
Okay. Big lip to contend with.
I contend with yours all day.
Ooh, boom, boom.
All right, 152.
What's the lowest loft you guys would dare? Looking at that, I think I do 56. Oh, he got it out. What a shot.
Just short of the green.
Nice. What'd you hit there?
8 iron.
Wow. Okay, there you go. Ballsy. Well, that's why he's the on-screen talent. Gotta go for those ballsy plays. Oh, Cameron got it. He said an 8 would get out. You guys are better than me.
Nah, you just got to open it up a little bit.
I would just putt out right back into the fairway.
That's one strategy,
yeah,
for sure. I don't know. We got all that rain. The bunkers are hard.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and Chase, I was talking about Luke Donald being an accomplished musician, and Chase said Luke's wife is a smoke show. He must play music for her, which got me. It reminded me of something. These golf YouTubers, they all got like super hot wives. It's crazy. Like, do you guys know Mason Nutt, the guy from Busta Jack? Right? He's like a. I don't mean this in a bad way, it's just true. He's a big fat guy. And he's not really pretty in the face either, right? Even he's got a freaking hot wife. He had some video of like trying to teach his wife golf. I'm just like, what the hell? How do these guys got super hot wives? Obviously it's the money, but yeah, it's crazy. All these golf YouTubers, they all got like super freaking hot wives or girlfriends. There you go. Guitar Golf says, they let you. Yeah, they let you do it when you got millions. That's true. And he is a Busta Nut. Yeah.
So which one is he? He's Busta Nut, and the other guy is Jack.
I don't know. I don't know the other guy's name. Do I actually not know?
I think the other guy is Busta Jack. I think the other guy's name is Busta Jack.
Yeah.
And Mason just doesn't go by anything.
What's the other
except for
guy's
Busta Nut.
I can't. His name escapes me. The other guy. Oh, thank you, D-Boy. Cole, yeah, Cole Lance. There's some good old boys.
That was a really shitty bounce.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. Still not bad.
It was right on. It was right on my target where I wanted to land it.
Not too bad being here
But
in
I
3 from that bunker.
Did not expect that bounce.
Yeah.
Camera position still okay?
Yeah, you're good. It looks like we got a relatively straight putt, though, at least.
Yeah, it's lengthy. But it does look just straight. It's the straight ones that'll kill you.
Oh,
I think I'm doing that.
just a little curve off at the end. It looked like some genuine break. All right. Yeah, no worries.
All right, bogey.
Yep.
Short game's just not as sharp as it needs to be.
Yeah. Yep, looks like
But
you
I'll
called
fight.
that, Lizard King. 1 cup right.
Yeah. All right, we fight on to the next hole. Keep grinding away.
Yep.
Maybe we'll stop at hole number 16, somewhere around 70, 74, 72. We'll just call it good at hole 16.
There you go. All right, let's take a look at hole 11. It's a par 4, about 400 yards. It's either a little kind of a layup there, and or getting aggressive and trying to cut the right-hand side of the green and trying to find a little gap between those palm trees that you saw.
All right, it went left. I got some bounces left.
Okay.
I don't know if that's going to stay in the fairway.
All right. What's up, amateurs golfing? Good to see you. We are having kind of a putting-themed show today. So you came in with a very apropos chat there. He says he 3-putted all of his greens and regulations yesterday. F me. Yeah, that's rough. We know how that goes. We can all relate, amateurs.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's really the difference on tour, is how much better those guys are at putting. I think we all hit an amazing shot here and there where you go, shit, that's a pro quality shot. Like, that was just amazing. And we all hit those, you know, every time and now and again. It's the lights out putting that those guys have.
Yeah.
It's the real difference maker.
Yeah.
Damn it, I'm going to be in the rough somewhere. Okay. Okay. Gosh, just hit 3-wood off the tee.
Mm. Oh, is this technically OB?
No, it's in bounds.
Okay, thank God. At least we got that. It's going to be a challenging one, though.
I got this.
You got it.
I got to go right through the palm tree.
Oh, there's the ball, guys. If you can't see, I'll use it's right there. Took me a sec to figure out where it was. I think he did it, guys. I think he did it.
It's not on the green, but it's out.
Nice job. There you go. Cameron said you had a window. Lizard King said you can do it. And he did it. Guitar Golf said, holy.
I don't know. Those are my favorite shots when there's just like a little window you got to kind of go through.
Yep.
I was worried about breaking my wrist and the club on the tree on the way through.
Yeah. And
All right, now we got to scramble.
that sucks. D-Boy got a babysitter even to go play golf, and both of the courses near him have leagues this afternoon. Yeah, I don't know. Just find
Suck.
just drive somewhere. You gotta. I mean, it's got to be somewhere you could play. And Golf Wrenching says, had to play auto 2-putt this weekend down in Florida. The greens were more black than green, burnt out bad. Name and shame them, Golf Wrenching. Where was it? That's unacceptable. It really actually kind of is. There's no reason for that.
There's unlimited water in Florida.
Yeah, there's just no reason.
Oh, that was pretty darn good.
All right, nice job.
Almost hold out.
Nice. Yeah, it's been dry. We've had a very dry spring in Florida, but I mean, honestly, I think the bigger issue for the turf in Florida is the excessive amount of rain. So even though it's been dry, I don't think that's an excuse for having burnt out greens in Florida.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a great shot. Yeah, this camera's giving us problems today. It'll be feed will be back here in just a sec, guys. There it goes. Get in there. Get Okay, we won't. No one saw that. No one saw that. No one saw that. No one saw any of that. It's just a bogey. Just a bogey.
It's just a bogey.
Yeah, no one saw
around.
that. Yep. No one saw that.
Oh my goodness.
Nope.
Trouble off the tee. You know, it hasn't been that bad. I've just been in trouble off every tee here.
Yeah.
I should probably play no driver and just like 3-wood out the stupid course.
Yeah. What's up, Rod? Good to see you. Welcome in.
Hey, Rod, how you doing? How's Canada? You getting snowed on? I hope not. Hope you get some good weather.
He says the weather's good. Nice.
All right, great.
Yeah, probably Lizard King says, being indifferent on the back nine is fatigue stress. Yeah, well, it gets rough out there. It's the heat really, it saps it out of you in Florida during the summer. It's like, you can golf, but I wouldn't really call the golf fun. I mean, it's not even too bad yet. We're not in June, but it's going to get rough. Bum.
You want to run the flyover first, or you want me to hit first?
What would you prefer?
I don't care.
Okay, I'll run the flyover. Here we are at hole 12. First of the two par 5s on this back 9 of 495. I feel like he's going to have a great tee shot here. He had a great one yesterday. I feel like we're going to see something special here.
Oh, that is a great tee shot right there. I really connected with the ball. Yeah, that's fabulous.
Yeah, nice job.
Thank you.
Yep, amateurs golfing. Got quite a few viewers from Arizona. He says, I feel you there with them summer golf conditions. Rates are great, but you also die. He says he chases the 5 a.m. tee times in the summer here in Arizona. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, though, I would take the 108, 110 with no humidity versus like the 95 and 100% humidity in Florida. Yeah, I still think it's better.
You can't hydrate enough here.
Yeah.
You just you sweat, but then you just get wet. You can't really sweat, cool off, hydrate more.
Yep.
In Arizona,
Oh, come on, camera. Why are you doing this to us today? Sorry, guys. It'll be back in a moment here. The feed's still up. I just don't know why it's not feeding into me. There it is.
let me check. I think there's a problem on my end.
I don't know.
I don't know. The data looks good now.
Yeah,
I
I
was
don't
just
know.
driving fast.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. Guitar and Golf said it's T-Mobile, and then Lizard King said T-Maybe. Yeah, seriously. Seriously with T-Mobile. Yeah.
That is one of our carriers.
Yeah. You know, it's funny actually thinking about that. If you guys are on YouTube a lot like me, I'm sure you get flooded with the Mint Mobile. What is it? Not Ryan Gosling. Who's the guy that does the Mint Mobile?
Reynolds.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds. Right, and every ad is like, oh, we do really cheap ads to bring you $15 a month. And I go, yeah, but you literally spend millions of dollars running more ads on YouTube than anyone's ever run ads on YouTube ever. Like every third ad is a Mint Mobile ad. So are you really saving money? Sure, the ads are cheap to produce, but you run them crazily.
226. I've got 3 wood. Pretty good line.
I think
Really
that-
good line.
Yep.
Okay, it's on the green.
Yep. You know how I knew that was going to be perfect?
How?
You were like an inch away from perfect parallel at the top of the swing.
It was a smooth, yeah, it was a smoother swing.
I can literally know how it's going to be hit based off of watching and seeing where you get to parallel at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was kind of an 80%er, so
Yep.
that I could, because the 250, like 227 with a 3-wood, that's actually kind of a lot of club.
Yeah.
So it had to just be a little easy with a 3-wood, and it paid off big time.
Yeah.
Big time. Okay, let's go for that
Yep.
4 birdies in a stream.
Yep. We'll take some deep breaths, refocus. As I always say in the flyovers, the defense on this hole is a crazy hard green with a lot of elevation and undulation. It's got undulation.
Good. How you doing? All right, we've got a good look at it.
Okay.
Maybe 30 feet.
Yeah. That looks good. I'm so sad they got rid of the big alligator over here at this part of the course. It was always fun.
Yeah.
Just a little fun thing to look at on stream. If you guys are new to the channel, it's one of these lakes coming up here. Used to be good. Most of the alligators on the golf course are like, I don't know, 4 feet. Like little babies, but they had one. He was a good like 7-footer. He was pretty impressive. Well, that's what we assume they pulled him out, Chase, because we just haven't seen him like in weeks.
Gotta get
Oh,
it there,
back,
buddy.
Come back. Oh, look at it dip down.
No, it's just not nearly enough energy.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm talking about. You guys can see that ridge line right as he's passing there. You can see the discoloration. Yep. So it's an up and down putt. That's going to mess with your speed control. And really a double breaker, it looks like, too. Oh, yes!
Lines in the chat.
Yes, all right.
Lines
here
in
we go.
the chat.
All right. That felt
Boom. Got one.
Got one.
Got a third birdie.
Yep.
That's what we need is birdies. No whammies. No blow up holes.
Yep, no whammies. Thank you, what is it, Eric Larson?
I don't know. That was a hell of a show, though.
Yeah, I used to love that show.
It's a beautiful day out here. It rained like hell earlier. Scared everyone off the golf course.
Nice.
So then just a few of the old boys here went out. Looks like they're down to a threesome in front of me, so and they're moving at a decent pace. We gotta wait just a minute here.
Okay.
But they're moving along pretty good.
Well, that's great. Lex Chase says he played early one morning, and I believe he's talking about literally that specific alligator. He says it was mating with his lady. He said it sounded like someone revving a motorcycle engine. Awesome. Nice. I wouldn't have thought that alligators actually mate. For some reason, I would have the impression that, you know,
They
the
just
female
like ejaculate on the seeds or something.
Yeah, the female the female would lay the clutch of eggs, and then the male would come back and fertilize like on them or something, but not actually do it together.
I think all sorts of species mate that you just don't even think about it, right? And just some of them have some difficulty. Porcupines, right? Like, how do porcupines mate?
All right, whoops, that's the wrong course. Sorry, hold on. Hold on, here we go. This is the correct hole 13, par 4. One of the harder holes on the course, so you can see why. A lot of trouble there, right at like 270 to 300 drive distance.
These old boys are still just kind of right up there.
Okay.
Give them another minute. Hit another great drive is what we need.
Oh, yeah, and I was going to bring
like
that up.
The last hole.
And you should know this, Lizard King. Your name's Lizard King. It says, why don't you ever see lizard eggs? I think they burrow them down inside the ground. They actually put them way down in the ground. Yeah, they bury them. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we were doing...
I have an older...
Yeah, go ahead, Lex.
I have an older house, and so I've seen clutches of lizard eggs outside receptacles. I went around and changed out all the outside receptacles, opened those bad boys up, and it's just filled with like little tiny lizard eggs all in there.
Yep.
Yeah, all sort of buried in the electrical, in the wiring and stuff.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's nothing I ever thought about, and I was helping Lex do some landscape work at his house. We were moving some big like hedge bushes around and doing sod and stuff, and I was digging in the ground, and then I literally stumbled upon little white gooey little, I'm just like, what the heck is this? Like deep down, it's pretty deep in the ground, and it's not necessarily like a burrow, it's not like a hole, they just like put them down in there. And I was like, whoa, weird. There you go, guys. That's your science segment here on McGolfin TV. Not only do you get to learn all about the world of golf, but you also learn a little bit about science.
Oh no. Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Go short. Come up short.
That might be water, guys.
Might be water. Might come up short. I hit a pretty strong pull there. Okay. Let's pray. Let's pray. Max fly. Please don't fly too far. Good, how are you? Yes, it's up. It's up.
Yay.
It's up. It's in the fairway. Oof. Pins in the very front at about 129. It's going to be a pitching wedge, I think.
Hey, what's up, flying fat kid? He says, "Good luck, first time tuning in live. Thanks." Yeah, I believe you're.
Hey, thank you.
He's an OG over at Hazel Rocket, friend of the channel. Guys, go check
Oh,
out.
nice.
Yeah, go check out Hazel Rocket Golf. I think one of the best live streaming sim golfers out there. It's where I tend to hang out and lurk quietly when I'm doing some work on my computer that doesn't require audio, and I can watch something else on my YouTube. I like to tune into the Hazel Rocket and watch his live streams. Good stuff over there.
Yeah, I just joined their Discord. Which is a reminder, guys, if you haven't joined our Discord, make sure you join the Discord. If you haven't liked the stream, go ahead and like the stream.
Yep.
Subscribe if you're not a subscriber.
Yeah. There you go. Good job, Lex. Good business. That's some good business right there.
I got 125. Wind is into me a little bit. I got a pitching wedge. I'm going to want this. Landing short's okay. It might even roll up if I land short. Don't go any more right. Stop there. Stop. Stop. It's in the bunker.
Oh, damn. Dang, they even gave you a nice pin location today, too.
Yeah, it's better. It's...
Yeah. Normally they do that BS where they put it literally right, like a foot behind those bunkers there, right on that ridge. It's like, thanks, guys. That's impossible. Literally not possible.
Well, this pin location is pretty impossible, too. You actually need to land it short and sort of bounce it up there.
Yeah.
Maybe with as much water as we got today, it would hold if I attacked it, but I don't think it would hold. I was hoping to sort of land it short and bounce it up there, but the wind just kind of pushed it and slated into the bunker. So now I've got a tricky bunker to get up and down.
Yeah. All right.
I gotta say, for as much rain as we just got, this course drains excellently.
Thanks, Flying Fat Kid. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thanks for the sub.
Thank you, Fat Kid. I'm a golfing fat kid.
Yeah.
God, I bought the 48 pack of fruit gushers from Costco the other day. They're almost all gone.
Wow.
Been like 2 days. My family's gone through a 48 pack of fruit gushers.
Yeah. Yep. Shout out to Costco. Greatest store on earth.
Damn it.
Oh. That's kind of right idea, though.
Yep.
Flying Fat Kid says, ever do their cookie trays? Don't even get me started on all the stuff at Costco. Let's not turn this into a Costco stream. I'll bore
Sure, turn it into a Costco
I'll bore the
stream.
hell out of you about all the stuff.
Oh, it didn't even come close. I was hoping I wouldn't need to come back and get my putter.
Yeah. 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. Just keep grinding.
Shouldn't have to grind off such an amazing drive.
Oh, and dying on the high side didn't work. That's my fault, guys. All right. Is that a double, I think?
Yeah, that's a double.
Lex thinks he's good.
Ouch.
Let's not burst his bubble. What's worse?
Double without losing the ball. We were 1 in the fairway,
Oh, yeah.
2 in the trap, 3 out of the
It's a
trap,
double.
4 into the green, missed 5 for a 6.
Yeah. And Lex, Flying Fat Kid was wondering, what club did you have there on that chip? Obviously, it was the same.
My 60,
Yeah.
my 60 degree.
Oh, okay.
So normally it would be fine, and normally this green would be fast and run out, and this thing would just run out that whole way. But we just got a bunch of water. Everything's slow, and I just didn't.
Yeah.
I should have played a 56 probably. Gone, switched clubs, even a 50 degree. Give myself something with run out. It's a lot of walking back and forth to the bag.
Yeah. And I'm fine with that. Take it easy, D-Boy. Enjoy your golf this afternoon. Come back and let us know how you played and where you ended up playing, too. Yeah. And Lex, Lizard King wants you to start drinking. He says, slow down and have a beer.
Yeah. No, I don't drink during these rounds.
Yeah.
These are our benchmarking rounds and such, and I tend to not drink too much anyway while golfing. Some days we do.
Yeah.
I'm too old, and it takes too much out of my body.
All right, guys. Well, we got a quick pause here. Let me go ahead and run the flyover for hole 14, our last par 3 of the day. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. This is actually our first par 3 of the back 9. I forgot. We got another water hole coming up. Flying Fat Kid says, sounds like a man who needs a beer. Yeah.
All right, let's get this going.
All right.
$183.
All right. Okay, Guitar and Golf is asking, so would you guys catch crap from courses if you had other people filming as well? Is that for me or Lex, Guitar and Golf? Not sure exactly what you're asking there. Maybe clarify.
I wouldn't hear
So would you guys catch...
if I had like a camera person.
Yeah. Oh,
That'd
like if Lex wasn't filming it, I think, okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
If I had a camera person, no, I'd be fine.
Yeah.
All the places care about is if you give them the money.
Yeah.
I think I need more club. We're gonna stick with this. We'll stick with this and see what happens. I hit the hell out of it. Short of the bunker. I needed a lot more club.
Okay.
Short of the bunker on the right. I needed 2 more clubs. I hit a 6-iron. I should have been hitting a 4-iron.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's wind.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know if people care too much anymore Guitar and Golf, right? There's so many people filming golf these days. Like, it's crazy, right? Like, I kind of joke around about, like, not knowing other, like, who are the guys in Busted Jack? I, of course, know who they are. But it's, right, and I do some kind of, like, market research just to see what's out there. And when you start going down the rabbit hole or deep diving on, like, YouTube, there are so many golf channels.
Yeah.
And so if you think about that translating to how often golfers are out there and they see, right, and we're probably one of the only channels where we're self-filming, right? Most of them have like a friend that
Have
comes
camera
out and
people.
films, right? Or it's like groups of 4 and it's like very obvious that they're filming. So you got to wonder like how often people are out there and they see other people out there filming. I feel like it's probably getting more and more common. I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? Are Lex and I literally helping ruin golf by doing this?
Yeah. We're part of Shrink the Game. Hashtag Shrink the Game.
Oh, he likes
That was a dandy for sure.
Nice.
That was a dandy.
I mean, I think it's fine, right? I mean, we literally follow all the etiquette, right? We don't do any shenanigans. We don't mess up. We leave the course in a better shape than we find it. We don't. We're not slow play or anything like that. Yeah. So, oh, hey, look at that. And suspiciously, the camera got all fuzzy. And it's like, oh, look, he's at 2 inches from the cup.
Whatever, Phil. I couldn't throw the ball that close if I tried.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a par.
All right, great par.
Pairs in chat.
Yep.
Pairs in the chat for a par.
Very nice. This has been a weird round. You know how many pars you got so far today?
2.
2. That's your second
Like
one.
2.
Yeah. It's been an interesting round.
Yeah. And it was almost a 2. We almost hold that sucker out.
Yep. All right. And thank you, Karen Golfs. Yep, get those pairs in chat, guys. If you don't know, if you're new to the channel, Lex and I also we do a little philanthropy. We like to give back to the community. So every time Lex scores a par, we give one slightly bruised, slightly rotting pear to a local child in need to help solve world hunger. So there you go. Just trying to give back.
This week's recipients are Braxton and Tiffany Hedgeworth.
The
Little
Hedgeworths.
Braxton.
Yeah.
Such a sweet kid.
Yeah. Guitar and Golf says pairs for pores. Well, it's all relative. I think most people wouldn't consider Braxton and Tiffany poor. They are hitting some hard times. Their dad was laid off from his hedge fund job. So... All right, let's see. Let's look at hole 15 while Lex gets ready. It's our last par 5 of the day at 5:32. You just slam a driver down there 300. Get yourself set up to potentially take this hole on in 2.
Whew. Give it another second here.
Cool.
I can't reach these guys, but I don't want to come up on them too quickly.
Mhm.
I gotta visualize this shot, get it in that fairway. Now there's a gust of wind. Smoked right down the middle.
Nice.
All right, great ball. Great ball.
Great drive there. Speaking of drives, let's go through the rest of the stuff I got to show you guys for the day.
Today's sponsor, Chevy Equinox. I was trying to watch someone else's golf content,
Yeah.
and it was sponsored by Chevy Equinox.
Yeah.
And the guy said he literally segued from like something about drive, and then started it on his fucking Chevy Equinox. It's one of the Barstool guys. It was such like, I go, wow, Chevy's paying for this. Fuck. Like
Yeah.
this is crazy, wide open territory here.
Anyway, that does sound correct. I think Chevy does sponsor bars. Yeah, those guys. Yeah. I mean, it's smart for them. Yeah, anyway, and speaking of cars, it's related to cars. You guys probably saw this, but Bryson DeChambeau is out there at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and they had him hit a drive down the straight. Yeah. So that's fun. I don't know, whatever. It's a thing. So that's that. And speaking of drivers, oh yeah, 2 things. And we'll ask Lexi about his driver, Guitar and Golf. And I'm curious what you guys think about this. This was a new style of the Callaway Elite. They call it the Sandstorm. Limited edition Elite Sandstorm. I feel like this is what a, like an Iraq, Afghanistan combat veteran, right, would play, right? What do you guys think of that look? You like that driver? The camo adds 10 yards? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and Alexa, Guitar and Golf's wondering what kind of driver do you game with?
Mm-hmm. It's a Callaway Paradigm or Callaway Elite. Callaway AI Smoke Paradigm Triple Diamond. It's a mouthful. We have a joke. One of our joke commercials is joking about these names on these things.
Yep.
They couldn't have just called it like 11, the Callaway 11 or the 2020. Just call it by the year model, right? Just be like, it's 2026. It's 2027. Yeah. Make it easy for me, and then I at least know how old a driver is. Shopping for used drivers and shit, but no, it's got to be the Paradigm AI Smoke. The Ping is the Ping G430 or something. And that's the 3-wood. That's what we're about to hit here. G400. This is a great club. I'm less sold on the driver. I don't support purchasing of that driver whatsoever.
Yeah.
This might be too much club. No, I got wind into me. It'll be all right.
There we go. Lizard King says the shaft matters, and Flying Fat Kid says that's all that matters. Heads are all the same. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the shaft in this one is an Alta regular flex. And the regular flex, I really enjoy regular flex, even though I have a high swing speed. I like the whippiness. Wind is really rolling in here.
What's up, Ty Webb Golf? Good name, Ty Webb Golf. He says, a good craftsman always blames his tools. Yeah, there you go. This is the right channel for you, Ty Webb.
Do we have the cope counter up today, too?
No, I did the 3-putt counter today.
Yeah.
Stack Java says, what shaft flex for the 110 stroke golfer?
It's extra stiff, but shaft flex doesn't really mean anything. It's each company has a different actual, there's numbers behind like where this, how flexible it is and where the kick point is, but that's not how they go by things. One company's extra stiff is another company's stiff, so you can't really, it doesn't even matter. Just you got to hit the club and just see what works. It's such a fucked industry. It's intentionally obfuscated.
Yeah.
All right, I can't reach these old boys on the green. Should I go ahead and hit? These guys putt fast. I'm just going to wait.
Okay. I think that's what he meant, Stack Java. Yeah, the slower swing speed should be more flex, right?
Yeah. But if he's at 110, that's like a stiff, extra stiff.
No, I think he means 110 as in what he typically scores, not his swing speed.
Scores.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Well, that doesn't mean anything now.
Yeah.
I mean, you could be scoring 110 because you're playing really wide and you swing it like a baseball bat, and you're not making any kind of contact with it
Yeah.
because you got the wrong clubs in your hands. You put the right club in your hand, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, I can hit the ball.
There you go. Lady flex, yeah. Stack Java says, I'm going to be known as the 110 guy. I like that.
Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Going right into a bad area.
Yep.
Off to the left.
I think you cross parallel at the top a little bit on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to drive all the way around the complex.
Okay.
Car path only. So we're going to drive around and then come back down for that ball.
Cool. All right. Well, since we've got some driving to do and we haven't paid any bills yet today, we'll do a little commercial roulette. I'm not sure which one we're going to show you today, guys, but don't tune away. They're not real commercials. They're just for a laugh. But let's pay some bills here at McGolfin TV.
Have you been hurt in a golf cart wreck? Call us. We'll get you the compensation that you deserve. Hi, I'm Alan Slicer.
And I'm Bruce Slicer. Some of our clients get up to double the amount for their golf carts.
Don't believe us? Check out this testimonial.
I got hurt in a golf cart wreck. It was bad, too. And you know, I was the one who was drinking heavily that day, and I was high. But one call to Slicer and I was taken care of. I don't actually know what they did, but 6 months later, I was $50,000 richer. And the other guy, he's bankrupt, his wife left him, and I heard his kids don't even talk to him anymore. Thanks, Slicer.
Paid testimonials don't lie. If you're hurt in a golf cart wreck, call us now.
And remember, we may slice the golf ball, but we won't slice on your case.
The all-new XAI-10 Fire from Calamade Golf. It features the same reliability, the same forgiveness, but it's flashier and somehow slicier. Most importantly, more expensive.
To the left. Don't want no bomb clock in my life.
All right, there you go.
All right, I got to go up over these trees and come down pretty softly.
Or go straight through.
Here it comes back to me.
Awesome. Clip that, and ship that.
Okay, now it's a harder shot. Okay.
All right.
It's on the green.
I'm confused.
I went through the trees again.
Okay, yeah. You're not intending to do that, though, right?
No.
Okay.
I'm trying to send it high.
Yeah, okay. Well, there's more than one way to pull off a golf shot.
Yep. More than one way to have a blow-up hole, too, on a par 5.
Yep.
We find new and interesting ways every day.
But, yeah,
All right,
guys.
so that was
I'm sorry, go
2, 3, 4. So we're putting for par.
Yep. Hey, not bad. Yeah, so you saw an ad there for Slicer and Slicer Attorneys at Law. That's our title sponsor of today's show. If you guys cause any property damage out on the golf course or you know, cause serious personal injury to a fellow golfer, consider calling Slicer and Slicer. They will zealously defend your rights, and more important than even your rights, your pocketbook, right? Because it's all about money. Yeah, and even Flying Fat Kid, who's a brand new viewer, somehow says Alan Slicer's the man. They got me a new putter after his accident. That's amazing. So there you go, guys. A little testimonial in chat. Oh, I can't zoom it.
Okay.
Missed my zoom.
Needed to be better.
Yep.
I'm gonna pick you up and take you over there.
Okay. I'll get you. Yep.
All right, 4-6.
You got this. Ah. That's okay.
That'd be a 7 there.
Let's not burst his bubble. What's worse?
No, that's you can't be doing that towards the end of the round.
It's a double.
I felt like I had a little momentum there. Boom, 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 boom.
No,
Okay,
it was a 7 stack Java for sure. Yeah.
We gotta do something here to turn it around real fast.
Yeah, Rod can't help himself. It's par 5 disasters
on the par
today.
fives.
Yeah, you're right,
Yeah.
Rod. I know. We know.
Thanks, Rod.
I know. We're trying.
Rod, I don't know what to tell you. What do you want me to do different on the par 5s? You know?
Yep.
I guess I just got to quit going for it.
No, I don't know. Like, that's a standard spot to be where you're at on that second shot, right? It is what it is. And then you were in the rough with the tough shot over trees, and you're trying to like loft one way high, and then so you're kind of doing changes in your swing, which made you like have a crazy descending blow. And then, it hit the trees. I don't know. It just, these things happen. I don't know.
Yep, these things happen. So do aces.
Yep, I don't know.
Aces happen. Why not me?
Yep.
147. Wind behind me. I feel like I could take a 9-iron.
Okay. Well, let's take a look at it. This is our last par 3 of the day, hole 16. It's a tough hole. You got all that water. It's the offset green there, right? It makes it a very narrow green. All right. Yeah, well, Flying Fat Kid says hit less on par 5s. Rod says total changeup of strategy. All right. Well, and thank you. Guitar and Golf says you're actually a good golfer. We're all here to improve. Yep, that's right. That's right, Guitar and Golf.
Improve and get a hole in one.
Yep.
I want a hole in one. All right, pretty good shot. It's on the green. I don't know, 10 feet from the pin, maybe.
All right, great, nice job. Good hit there.
It's not in the hole.
What'd you hit there?
9 iron.
9 iron. Wow. From what again?
147.
Oh, okay. For some reason I thought you had more like 160 or something. Yeah, Stack Java says, man, the rainstorm just ballooned up the grass like crazy. Yeah, both courses, and if you guys are new, we have 2 courses at this country club to play. But both of them just look just fantastic right now. Really stellar conditions. Hey, that was a great shot.
Yeah.
And got it on the right part of the green here to give yourself, well, let's do a little announcer voice. As we're here at the McGolfin TV Classic, brought to you by Slicer and Slicer. We've got Lex McGolfin here on the 16th hole. He's had a really great 9 iron. Left himself about 10 feet here for birdie. All right.
All right, there's a 3.
There's my El Pariachi.
Yeah, I'm parring the par 3s today.
Yeah.
And at least not, I think, having too much of an issue on par 3s today. But the par 5s are just killer.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wonder if that's the distance, right? Just that extra 20, 30 yards they put on all the par.
Well,
and to be fair, the differential, the scores is going to be counted off of par 75.6.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like it's not really a par 72 like that. Hole number 9, like that counts as a par 5 basically. All right, that's my cope. That's it.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Thank you.
I'm going to run the flyover now, if that's cool.
Yep.
All right. Here we are at our penultimate hole, number 17, par 4. Pretty easy carry over that water. Doesn't even take a long hitter to get over that. Go back and watch the old video where I put 3 in the water. Into a relatively easy green. Yeah, I would say this, right? Here's the real talk with Phil segment. So Rod's kind of correct, right? Like if you took a 3 hybrid and always left yourself like exact club
100
whatever
yards in.
Yeah, like 60 a 60-degree lob wedge or whatever, right? And played them all like that. The problem is, right, and you see this with other golf YouTubers, right? You're always going for stuff. It's because that's what people want to see. As someone, wisely put it in chat a long time ago, we're not here to see the greatest layups of all time. So, that's the struggle.
Yeah. I got 3 birdies on the card today. We're going to try to get a 4th here. We got 2 more holes. Try to get another birdie on the card. Wind pushing hard this way.
Yeah, and that's my cope.
You won't believe it, Phil. It's not going out right.
Yes. I could tell. I could tell that was a nice draw swing.
Yeah. That sucker was pounded down the middle.
Yeah, very nice. Nice job. Yeah,
Thank
no,
you.
I just, you know, we're always searching for those eagles, right? It's what the viewers want, right? It's always the highlight is,
Yeah.
you know, eagles on par 5s. So you kind of got to go for them.
Yep. I agree to that too. And it's more fun, right? Getting eagles is fun.
Yeah.
Chipping in from the fairway the other day was fun. Pulling out. I guess that's a hole out. It was 100 yards.
Yeah. The other thing is, I mean, golf's also a little bit of schadenfreude, right? I mean, I love watching your blow-up holes. To me, it's a blast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right? Like, that was fun, hitting the trees there on that last hole and having it bounce back at you. That's good times. Right? That's what's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad my failure can be your amusement, Phil.
Yeah. Well, it's not failure. Golf's hard. It just is.
Yeah, golf's hard.
As I believe the late great Bob Rotella says, golf is not a game of perfection. It's a game of minimizing your misses. But the misses are going to happen. You can try everything in the world to try to stop misses and mistakes. It's just not how that works.
All right, I got 77 yards. I think I take a lob wedge.
Yeah, and Flying Fat Kid says, I think there's 2 different ways to play. 1 for score, 2 for hero shots. Very rarely do they sync up. That's very true. You know, here's the thing, though. Long term, we've come so long. Like, I'm literally... And I'm saying, like, we need to go for the hero shots, but... Like, I beat Lex's head in with, like, course management and, like, playing smart stuff. And this young man has come a long way with improving the game with, you know, playing smarter, not harder. So you'd have to be around for the past, like, 4 months to know that. But, yeah, you can take my word for it.
Oh, Jesus.
Where'd it go?
Off to the right.
Oh,
it funneled down this little goalie there on the
Okay.
right.
Yeah, I think I see it.
And it's probably off the green, and I got to chip up. It was a really poor shot.
That's okay. There you go. Flying Fat Kid says, but I love what you guys have going on. It's very fun to watch. Yeah, it's a good time.
Thanks.
Golf should be,
Sometimes we have
above all else, fun.
some pretty miraculous, fun shots. Chip-ins. I like chip-ins. All right, I'm still putting. All right, so we still got a chance at it here. Okay, let's go make a birdie.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the break I was looking at too. It's really surprising it didn't come back. All right.
Okay, par.
Good par.
We'll get it on the last one. The last hole is a beast.
Something's wrong with my score. 10, 23, 30, 33, 37. There it is. Yep, there we go. All right. That's one more slightly rotted and bruised up pair for Braxton and Tiffany. What was it, Lex? Wedgeworth?
Yeah.
Nice.
You ever been to the Wedgeworth Manor? Their house?
Nope.
So beautiful, so nice.
Never been invited to the Wedgeworths. All right, I'm going to run the flyover here. All right, guys, thanks for coming along today. It's hole 18, par 4. Definitely a signature closing hole for a Florida golf course. Beautiful lake on the right, and of course, an island green. And before you say it, I know it's weird. Why is there no bunker on the island green? It makes it look weird. Everyone says it. Lex Stack Java is asking, are you going to get a high-end kind of coach, not some schmuck from a community college program, but a real coach?
No, probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably get an acting coach before I'd get a golf coach.
There you go.
The channel would be better served. I don't know. You know, a real... I'm close to taking some lessons. It's just got to be the right kind of guy to touch me the right kind of way, get my body in the right position to be able to, you know, or give me the right swing ideas, you know, whatever the thing is to get that miss from not happening. But it's expensive, so you know I can barely afford to be out here playing all this golf. It's expensive, bring the show and to do all this. So hit that like button for me. It's cost of admission. You know, if you guys haven't liked the stream yet, go ahead and hit that like button.
Yep.
All right, these guys are hitting their fairway shots. We're almost clear. Phil, where's the score at right now?
I got you at a, I don't know how this is possible. 30? For some reason I got you at a 70. Does that seem too low?
That's not possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's way too low.
Let me... Rod says, I'm getting a little offended here. Yeah, we already got a coach. It's Rod. Rod in chat.
Yeah.
Can someone do the adding for me to figure out what I did wrong? Oh, no, it's 80, right? 70, 80.
Okay.
80, that's what I...
That sounds better.
Yep.
So I got to par this to get an 84.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the grind right there. All right, wind as always is blowing towards the water. I wanted to keep it left, and I did. God damn. No, no, no. All right, it may not be in half bad a shape.
Okay.
In
great.
between the bunkers, I think.
No, we're okay, guys. We're okay. It's all good.
I kept it to the side of the fairway, or, you know, not the fairway, but the playing surface that I wanted to keep it to.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, as we end here, thanks again for coming along today. This is our benchmark round. And all goes well, we'll get a final par here. And so this is our little, why does it say scratch play? I meant stroke play. But we're doing Lex's little road to scratch. And so here's our previous round scores. Give you a little sense of that. And don't forget, tomorrow on the channel, we're going to be playing at Ballin Isles, one of the fanciest, most exclusive clubs here in the South Florida area. So that's going to be really exciting. That's going to be at 12:50 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow, so come check us out. Going to be a good one. And Lex, have you ever actually played, what is it, you're playing the South Course, I think you said there?
East Course.
East Course. Have you ever played it before?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, cool. So brand new course for Lex to play. Brand new course for us to watch.
I think I'm taking relief here. This cart path is going to be in the way.
Yeah.
Taking cheetah relief there. That's what I'm taking.
Cool. Yeah, you'll definitely want to check it out. We did Frenchman's Reserve last week, which was our first one of these, doing our little summer tour at these exclusive clubs. And I wasn't really sure how much the camera was going to be able to capture how cool these different places are, but yeah, everyone loved it. You could really tell how cool this other course was, so definitely worth checking out tomorrow.
There's no lies like this. This is like dog shit lie over here. It's all thin, just shitty.
Yep.
I don't know if that comes through how thin and shitty this is over here.
Yeah, it doesn't look too good.
No, it's really bad. It's like most of this isn't grass. It's just like thatch. That's why I placed it, so give myself at least a fair chance at this. We've got 191 yards. I've got a 5-iron in my hand. There's guys on the green.
Yep.
All right, they're shaking hands.
Cool. Yo, what's up, Mr. G? Good to see you. Look, I wore some pink for you today, Mr. G. Don't you like it? But Mr. G says uphill slope. Yep, good reminder. And Lizard King says swing towards the right. Just scary. He's got, yeah, kind of. You got to start it over the water and bring it back in. It's gonna be. This gonna be,
you do.
It's gonna be a miracle shot. Yep. Stack Java says raise lie. It's gonna hook. Yep. There you go. And I'm with you. Horse says close your eyes and pray. Yeah. There you go. That, I think, really needs to come back around.
Oh. No, it just needed more. It went in the water.
Okay.
It was on a fine line. Now we've got to drop.
Okay. Well,
wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, but going back to what I was just talking about, right? If it was me golfing, I would lay up from there. But, right? I mean, if you did pull it off, that would be a crazy shot to see. That's what people are here to see, so. But, you know. I don't know that golf term about high percentage shot, low percentage shot, but whichever one is not likely to make is what that shot is. Yeah, there you go, Lizard King. It could have been historical. Exactly.
Yep. It's still historical. That ball is history now.
Yeah, there you go.
A little too much on it, but it's not bad.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
It's on the green.
All right, so that's
Just
one,
past the hole.
2, 3. That was our fourth shot there.
Phil, can you tell me what time it is?
It is 2:49.
Okay, great.
Oh, thank you, Little Golf. High percentage is good. Okay, yeah. So it was a low percentage shot. Yeah, that makes sense. I just kind of auto assume because it's golf and we got to just like do things in a weird, non-intuitive way that it would be flipped, right? That,
It's gotta be backwards.
Yeah, that, you know, when people say it's a low percentage shot, they mean it's a low percentage of messing it up or something. Yeah. Right. Like we gotta have a handicap system, which is this, you know, you gotta be a freaking mathematician to understand. You can't just go like, well, what's just your average score? What's the average?
Phil, I've temporarily lost you in my ears.
Okay. Good point, Horse. That's how they keep the pores out. True. Yeah, don't you think, Flying Fat Kid? Like, why do we have to do the handicap? Right? It's endlessly this problem for us, and hopefully Lex really can't hear me so I don't mess up his putt, but because Lex's handicap's like a 4 to 5 to 6 somewhere in
Okay,
there.
not bad.
Which is totally accurate, right? We live stream every freaking thing. All right. That was that a double or a single?
For a 6.
6, okay, yeah.
Lex thinks he's good. Let's not.
And so we get new
burst
viewers
his
come in,
bubble.
and they go, "What's your
What's
handicap?" And he's like,
than
you
a
know,
bogey?
4.8.
Oh, yeah.
And they go, "You're not a 4.8.
It's a double.
Look at all that red on the car, blah blah blah." Because no one understands handicap, and it's just annoying. That's all. It's just annoying. Oh, what happened? Something freeze up? Oh, that was just him. All right, let's see. So, what is that? 43 again. 43.86. Whoops. 43.
Yep.
86. Okay. All right. Cool. Let's get rid of that. And that. And let's get rid of this there. Okay. All right. Good deal. And we'll do while he's kind of getting himself situated. We'll update our little
No,
track.
you go ahead and just close it out there. I'm
Okay.
just trying to see if I can stay here with some data.
Okay. Let's add that.
I don't know if I'm going to get any data here.
All right, so our average went to 82.5 with that latest round. All right, see, and that's good, right? 82.5. That's correct. And all right, let's see. Yeah, Horse said decent putt on that last one. Guitar and Golf said GG's. Guitar and Golf
Thank
says
you.
tomorrow's a 74. Yep, that's kind of how that works, right?
Yeah, that is how that works.
And Lizard King says, good times. See you later. Thanks for being here again, Lizard King. Good to see you. And Rod says, about a +7 or +8 for handicap differential. Yeah, so I don't know. Let's just use that number. And Iron Dog says,
Yep.
great show. You guys both look marvelous today. Thanks, Iron Dog. No Diddy there.
Thank you.
D-Boy says, GG's, guys. Thanks for the stream. Off to the... Oh, you're still here, D-Boy. Yeah, get out there and get some... Go play your golf, man. Guitar and Golf says, peace, guys. Swing's looking good, Lex. And Flying Fat Kid says, yeah, 82 is better than most. It sure is. Yep.
Thank you. Yep.
Horse says, Mojo rising. And thank you, Cameron, as
82's
always.
82's better than I played.
Yep. He says, good show once again. Thanks. Yeah, it was a crazy round. It was fun.
Thank you.
Yep. And Lil Golfy says he's proud of you no matter what the score. There you go. Mr. G says,
Thank you.
Mr. G says, I only come here to see what you're wearing.
Okay.
Yep. So there you go.
Yeah, we're in more of a darker mood lately than the bright pink. I
Yeah.
need to start putting on the pink again. I'm gonna wear pink. I think maybe tomorrow
Okay.
we'll wear pink.
Cool. Very nice.
We'll see. We got to look the Ballon Isles part. Where we going? Ballon Isles?
Ballon Isles.
I got to look the Ballon Isles part. So I'll make sure I dress in their colors. I'm sure they have color scheme.
Is it Ballon Isle or Ballon Isles? Do we even know?
Isles.
Ballon Isles.
I
Okay.
think
All right.
plural. I think there's several.
Okay. Oh, come on, Lexus camera. I was gonna ask him what he learned today. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Several.
Yeah, and you picked
What did
it.
I learn today?
Yeah.
Horrible data spot to try to do this in.
Yep. It's okay. We'll close it out quickly here.
I can move. Okay. I didn't learn jack shit today.
Okay. Good. That's fine.
Absolutely nothing.
All right.
Yeah, and I think I played some decent golf today, but we had some wind, playing from tips, a couple of bad putts early, that blow up hole early. The par fives just kicked my ass today.
Yep.
So took away those par fives, and it was a pretty good round.
Yeah, for sure. Well, there were some fun shots
Yep,
in there.
okay.
You know,
That's all I got.
that 30-footer on the par 3 there on hole number 4. That was exciting.
Uh-huh.
Yep, put that one in your
Well,
pocket.
that was a hell of a
and
putt.
smoke it.
Yeah, I will.
Yep. Let's see. What I learned today? I learned that most people don't change their putting grip or their putting style too much during their putting careers. That was our front 9 poll. Basically, most of you guys stick with what you know. And I kind of asked a sort of therapist question, very broad for the back nine. It was, are you happy with your putting? We had 17 votes, 52% said yes, 47% said no. So there you go. I mean, half the world's just not happy with their putting. We learned that, yep, the Odyssey Jailbird's kind of a cool putter. Angel Cabreras won 2 senior majors with it. If you guys want to win a Chipotle head cover, you can go over to Max Homa's Instagram account. He's giving away cool Chipotle head covers. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's it. All right. That's all I got, Lex. We talked about closing up quicker here, not belaying the end here. Yeah. You got anything else?
Yep. No, I got nothing. You guys have a great night. Thanks for coming along.
All right, guys. Tomorrow, Ballon Isles, 12:50. We'll see you then. That's our show. Thanks again. Thanks for all the likes and subs today, guys. Really appreciate it. What did we get up to today? Yeah, there we go. We got up to 19 likes. Boosh. All right. See you guys later. As always, if you have the time, the money, and your baby mama won't divorce you, and your children won't resent you when they grow up because you didn't pay attention to them, and the weather's good, all that other stuff, get out and get some practice in this afternoon, guys. Do what D-Boy's doing. D-Boy's going out to play some golf. Go play some golf today, guys. There we go. Rod's going to go play. Love to see it. Love to see it. DMC. What's up, DMC? Says, learned absolutely nothing. Yep. Good to see you, DMC. I don't know how long you were here. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye. Oh, 20 likes. Thanks. Thanks, whoever that was.